Good evening, everybody. It's always a blessing to be here every Monday, and it's so important to be here because the moment that we walk in through those doors, we immerse ourselves in the benevolent energies that have been prepared for us here by our kind spiritual brothers from the very beginning of this day. And in the gospel moment today, I bring to you the following message from Jesus, where he says, "Do not let your hearts be troubled. Trust in God. Trust also in me. In my Father's house are many rooms. If it were not so, I would have told you. I am going there to prepare a place for you, and if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come back and take you to be with me, that you also may be where I am." And what Jesus is trying to tell us here in this message is that we should not worry about the current position that we find ourselves in. For God's magnificence is relegated to a much greater realm. It goes much beyond the world we live in. And the universe is populated with many planets. This is what he means by, "In my Father's house are many rooms." Worlds of untold formations, places like ours, places less advanced, or other planets that are more evolved. And Jesus came here to tell us that we must relinquish our myopic view of life and of the world. For we are not the center of the universe, nor are we all of the beings of creation. The beings of creation are not all found here. We are composed of perhaps a tablespoon of sand in the beach of creation. That's how little the earth is with regard to the entire universe and the cosmos. And Jesus advised us to focus on what is beyond, to raise ourselves above the pettiness of earth, and to purify ourselves in this school while given the opportunity. Otherwise, we may return here to continue to improve ourselves. Should we remain obstinate in our ways, we may be thrown back to a lesser world where our suffering will be greater, and there the lessons will be much tougher and thus compel us to evolve even quicker. And Jesus came to prepare for us a world of regeneration. He came to give us this good news. And the Spirits tell us that the world of regeneration is the next stage in the evolutionary progress of our dear Earth. And he prepared the ground for us by launching the seed with the gospel, with his love. And our endeavors in the good have germinated it, and now we may soon reap the fruits of his harvest, of Jesus' harvest. And he will return to us. He will return here in spirit, in his essence, because he is true love, and he is Earth's sovereign. He is the master of our planet. He is our governor. And once love reigns supreme here, along with solidarity and fraternity, his presence is going to be felt all around us, as it is felt when we pray with sincerity and humility for his guidance and for the Creator's guidance. And I'd like to share with you a message, a small passage that can be found in the gospel that was brought to us by the Spirit of St. Augustine in accordance with this message, where he says, in addition to this message, where he says, "So at night, in the time of prayer and rest, raise your eyes to the sky and think on the countless worlds of light that shine over your head. Ask yourself which of these may lift you closer to God, and pray that one of these realms of renewal will open up to you after your time of trials here on earth is over." So the importance of the gospel of Jesus is not only that we read it, we have to do 5 things with it. We must read the gospel, study the gospel, reflect upon its lessons, absorb it, and live the gospel. This is how we will take ourselves from our current stage to our next stage of evolution. Thank you very much.